Hello YouTube and the YTPC. Smoking Buddy Matt back again. Just enjoying a pipe, bit of coffee, got the furnace kicking on. Hey, vey. Where's my lighter? I feel like a bit of a disheveled mess. Been a bit discombobulated, and quite honestly, trying to do some videos. One reason or another, don't get through them, or they're not turning out how I want. And if you watch the last two videos and you're still sticking around, you haven't unsubscribed or anything, I appreciate it. Make sure I'm actually recording. So I'm back with the Greybow freehand. Really trying to put that through its paces. You know, and it does good. I mean, it smokes well. But I'm really trying to break it in a little more. Give it some more use. And we have had blizzard-like conditions this last week. And over this weekend, we have had extreme cold. So I've been inside, been down to the pipe lounge. And while I'm down here, I've been enjoying good old half and half. 3-Star Blue, some of those classics. But also, I think a good pairing for this pipe. Picked up some Captain Black Platinum. So I'd seen some videos about this a while back. And I'm actually getting towards the end of this bowl now. But the overall impressions were good, and I was interested in trying it. I saw Paladin did a video where he was talking about Michigan Piper, and him both thought it was kind of similar to a vintage type of Prince Albert, maybe of the 1930s or so. So I'm a fan of Prince Albert, and you know, I know it's changed over the years. So I was curious if they thought it tasted like vintage Prince Albert. That was it. I had to try it just to kind of see what that might be like. So I did an order, put some in here, and I have to say, I wasn't just pleasantly surprised. I was quite pleased. You can see it. Now, I don't mind Captain Black. I don't know if I'd say I'm a huge fan, but I do enjoy it from time to time. Captain Black White, the old classic, and Captain Black Gold, which incidentally is the first pipe tobacco blend I ever bought. Gold is a fairly light smoke. I'd say maybe a little bit of amaretto flavor to it. Uh, Inoffensive, probably has a good room note. Captain Black Original White, that's a little bit more to it. Has chunks of Cavendish in there, good burley blend. It's a heavier topping of maybe like vanilla. Last couple pouches I've had definitely had a little bit more chocolate to it. Might and I enjoy it, especially in the colder times of the year when I may enjoy a pipe in the house. I don't mind a little bit of, smoke smell that dissipates fairly quickly. But, if you can have a nice aromatic, that makes it even better, I suppose. So, yeah, normally in the winter I'll pick up a pouch or two of Captain Black and work through that. So when I got the Platinum, I was excited. I had to give it a try. Um, so Platinum, let me see here. It says a unique blend of select Virginia and burley, rich aroma and comfortable smoke. Well, I can't say that's wrong. That's pretty accurate. And one thing I'll say I've noticed since the production of Captain Black has moved to Denmark, it seems like they're a little lighter on the topping. Or the humectant or PG, whatever they were putting on it, I find the blends are not, they're not quite as goopy and moist as they had been. And that's a positive. I think that's allowing the different toppings to come through, but also the tobacco to come through. They light better. To me, they stay lit better. They taste better. So, the Platinum is no exception. I wouldn't say it's dry. I will say it is the perfect moisture. Pack a pipe and light it, and only the fact that I'm trying to record a video right now is keeping this pipe from staying lit. Otherwise, it pretty much smokes from the top to the bottom. You might have to do a couple relights, but it's not bad at all. So, my overall impressions are positive. What can I say about it? Well, the pouch note, it's changed a bit since it's been open. I'd say early on, I got more cocoa out of it, which is similar to Prince Albert, which has that light kind of baking cocoa type note that I do enjoy. So as this has been opened, I would say the cocoa, it dissipated a bit, and more what I get is I keep wanting to say like amaretto or almond bark. Um, more along the lines of like a white chocolate, which is very similar to what I get in Captain Black Gold. Like that's kind of a one note topping of that light amaretto. I totally get that in here. but that's also mixed in with that maybe cocoa, light chocolate. Maybe there's a tiny bit of anise in it that could come through, and I could totally see why this may be similar to an older variety of Prince Albert. I think a lot of blends back in the day were similar to that, especially burley blends. Like if you walked into a shop and they had a big jar of burley or something, it would probably be similar to that. So I enjoy it. I'm glad I tried it, picked it up. I would say if you're somebody that doesn't typically enjoy the Captain Black type profile, I think this is worth trying, especially if you tend to like OTC blends, you're a codger type. This might be right up your alley, and it's right up my alley. 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. I wouldn't say it's the best blend I've ever had, but it's quite enjoyable. Um, if I put that up against something like Carter Hall, I'd say that's my favorite OTC blend. It's right in there. You get a bunch of those Carter Hall, Sir Walter Raleigh. I think this has more complexity than Sir Walter Raleigh, and I like Sir Walter Raleigh. All right, so in an effort not to drag this on too long, I was actually going to talk about another blend, but I think I'm going to do a separate video for that one, and we'll post it later. So stay tuned for that. Take care. Have a pipe. Take the time to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye now.